and welcome to the APMA Podcast. You're here with Lozzy and Jordan. No doubt.
Hello.
He's currently driving back, I think, from Bournemouth after helping out with the Hobo Jack stuff over Black Friday.
Yep.
I'm sure it's a very busy period for him. Dan always says it has been. We've seen it in person as well. Like
We have.
that was chaotic when that was in the old factory. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he'll be on next week's episode. But we'll be reviewing our games tier list this week. Get back on that because there's a lot of games to go. I'm looking at it now. Like it's not on screen for you guys, but it's daunting. Like looking at the amount of games left. But yeah, first of all though, we'll catch up. Jordan, how you been?
Yeah, really good, mate. Really good. Just been working, which has been awesome. So yeah, I really like this. I just really like having structure in my life, stability in my life. Yeah, no, it's really good.
I can imagine that being like it's a complete shift from what you were doing before, what your daily routine was. So yeah. How have you adapted quite well to it so far?
Yeah, I actually really have. Obviously, I don't know why I don't want to say what I'm doing. Like, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. It's just because I just feel like I say, I've just shared everything basically for the last 10 years. And so I kind of want to just have that to myself now. But for what it is, I've adapted incredibly quickly and there's a lot of information to take on and take in. And, I seem to be doing it, which is really nice because obviously I know I've got like my degree and stuff, but I hadn't like learned anything new in 5 years.
Yeah.
So I was like, will I be able to, be as quick at learning as I was before? Unfortunately, I have. So yeah, no, it's really cool. It's really cool.
I did forget to mention, like I probably should have said right at the start, why we're here at 5 o'clock instead of 11 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
Obviously Jordan's changed job, so we're having to work around the time a little bit more. I think probably 5 o'clock's going to be a nice time, nice sweet spot personally, because I feel like people either they are finishing work or have finished work by this time, and it's a nice little wind down to your working day, so it could work out nicely. But yeah, from here on in until you hear differently, we'll be doing the podcast at 5 o'clock in the afternoon instead of 11 o'clock in the morning on Thursdays. Still on the Thursday, but just a different time. So yeah. I just completely forgot to mention that as I just went on autopilot. But yeah, my day.
What have you been up to today?
I've been to the gym.
Nice.
This morning. Very strange because I've adapted. Well, obviously, this is the first week we're doing it at 5 o'clock instead of 11. But normally, I'm in a little bit of a rush towards the end of my workout. If I'm, if I do my cardio as well, I'm like, shit, right, let's get absolutely stack through these last exercises. But I was like, this morning, I was just taking it easy. I was like, fucking hell, I've got loads of time. 5 o'clock, that's hours away. I'm good. I'm golden. So yeah, I was a bit more relaxed this morning. Not that I get to the point where I'm like, fucking right, let's do this exercise and like absolutely tear myself up. But it's just a little bit more easier, I suppose, in the morning. I could make the whole situation much more easier and just get up earlier, but I already go to the gym at 8:30, so you know what I mean? Getting up any earlier than that's a bit of a slog. That.
Yeah.
But yeah, the gym that I go to at the moment is a little bit weird. I think I might have mentioned this in the VIP podcasts. $4.99. Do you know what I mean? A month.
No.
You get 2 extra podcasts a month, every other week. Let's go. So I'm mentioning those that there's a few guys in the changing rooms who are very, I wouldn't say keen to flash the stuff.
Nice.
But there's some guys in there who obviously don't give a fuck about personal boundaries or who sees their schlong. So it's just a bit weird to me. Like personally, I'd keep it covered at all times, to the point where it's always embarrassing if anyone does see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, also for some fucking reason, again in another podcast. I can't remember if it was a VIP one or a previous episode of the main podcast. They've got a cherry picker outside of the gym. Last week or the week before, that was inside the gym. There was just a guy driving it through whilst people were doing my bench press and that. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Fuck?
That's still there, so I don't know if there's still a problem with anything on the ceiling. Hopefully, the structural integrity of the roof is all right.
Yeah.
Used to be on Argos, so I don't know what if they got a bit, a bit hairy with the old stock room, just lobbing shit in the air. But yeah, that's the gym. Still solid. Going 3 times a week. Still liking it. Still loving it. Still getting involved. I've had no injuries as well, which is
nice,
amazing, because our friend Dan, unfortunately, is made out of paper mache.
He is,
and he is going to train with me apparently on the weekend, and it has been a fucking hot minute.
Well, I wouldn't do any upper, mate, because we were on the stag do, and he just had a fucking arm wrestle with Bailey the stag, and just felt his wrist click, and that was it. He was like, "I just fucked my wrist."
How is that man actually living and able to stand on his own 2 feet? That is quite the achievement. But yeah, apparently he's going to train with me. What we're going to do, I don't know. Because if he's done his fucking upper body up, I don't know.
He might be on the mend. It might not have been that bad, but yeah.
Well, last time I spoke to him, he'd done his back in. So
at his knee.
Oh well, that's it. That's legs, push, pull, pretty much done. Really,
everything's gone.
Yeah,
everything. He's just a broken man.
Don't tell me he's gonna get me to do cardio the entire fucking day.
Oh fucking hell.
But anyway,
yeah. I'm back into the gym as well. It's really weird. Like it's so fucking weird because now I have structure. Right, whereas before I had all the time in the world and I could do whatever the fuck I wanted as long as I got my work done. Completely fell out of love with the gym, but now I'm back into a fucking regime and structure. I'm going to the gym before work. I'm going to the gym after work. Obviously not on the same day, and just really enjoying it. And I'm also taking creatine again, which is really nice. And I'm seeing massive strength increases, which is awesome. Which obviously just helps with. I don't give a fuck like for lifting heavy, but obviously, if you push your strength boundaries, you then test the muscle more, and you can grow the muscle more. Etc. Etc. So I'm really bang on back into the gym as well, which is great. And it's nice to have fucking colleagues, have people to bounce off of, because before I'd just be fucking sat in here by myself all day. I don't. Do you know what? There hasn't been. And I want to be clear here. Obviously, everything that I'm still doing is going to be a hobby. And I'll still be doing the investigations because I love those. I'll still be doing this podcast because I love this. And I'll still be doing the drip podcast because I love the drip podcast. Everything else I'm not going to do anymore. But there hasn't been a single moment where I have either regretted or doubted my decision. Not one moment. So I 100% made the correct decision.
Yeah, and that basically vindicates the decision. After
100%, without a doubt, So yeah. Do your work colleagues know about your channel? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They do, and obviously they ask the question. Why have you given up that sort of job? Because obviously a lot of people want that job. And I just said, like, I just wanted financial stability. Like, don't get me wrong, there have been months where it's been very kind to me, but there have been months where it's been quite shite, considerably shite. I mean, I'll just put it into perspective. I worked 4 days last week because obviously I come back from the stag do, so I needed Monday to recover. So I started on the Tuesday. I made more money in those 4 days last week than I made last month on Facebook.
Crazy.
So, but at the same time, there have been months where Facebook has gone fucking ballistic, and then there's been like, what the fuck? Look at all, So, but you can't live like that. You cannot fucking live like that. It's just not good for your mental health. So yeah, I'm happy with my decision. I'm loving the job. I'm loving the work. I'm loving the people. It's got really good progression. in it. And also, I did YouTube for 10 years. I'm still going to do it again. Still going to do it as a hobby. But I did YouTube for 10 years. I did it as a job for 5 years. I've done it. I'm content. I got that black, which you can only see the bottom of. So it's time for something new. Do you know what I mean? It's sort of time for something. Um, yeah, just I'm going to become 30. So let's do something different.
Yeah.
Beck says, you seem so much more relaxed now, Jordan. Honestly, Bex, is fucking amazing. I finished work at 4:30. I don't have to give a fuck until 8:30 tomorrow morning. And I haven't felt that in the longest time. I cannot wait for my first holiday. It isn't because I want to get away from work. I cannot wait for my first holiday because every single holiday I've been on in the last 5 years, I'm constantly thinking about, oh, the video's performing. Oh no, the videos aren't performing. Oh no, yeah, and so that's literally my thought process on every single holiday that I've been on.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just shit. Whereas the next holiday I'll go on, I think we're going to Centre Parks, aren't we, in January
Yeah.
for our friend's birthday. It's going to be amazing because I don't have to give a fuck
Yeah.
for the entire time that I'm there. Amazing. Oh my god, I cannot wait. So yeah, I'm incredibly, incredibly chilled. It literally, I made the decision, I got the job, and a day later, just the world was lifted off my fucking shoulders. Like, so it's like you've done your time. It actually it felt like I'd done it. By the end, it felt like I just fucking walked out of a prison sentence. I was like, you've done your time, mate. Now it's time to be free, which is ironic because obviously I thought I was free because I was my own boss and I was my own man and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm working for the man, but who gives a shit? Maybe there is some beauty in the system because the system gives you holiday time,
That's it.
whether you go on holiday or you have your own days off or whatever, but it is your own time. You have an end time on your day, and then that's it. You go home, and you do your own thing. So, yeah. But anyway, that's the job ran over. But also, we still love the pods. We still absolutely love the investigations. We're going to fucking Ancient Ramen in a couple of weeks' time. I cannot wait. It's going to be awesome. So they're still going to happen. And you know what? I honestly think that the content is just going to be better because I'm not going to be behind the scenes stressed. I'm not going to be concerned, you know, that it's going to be a good video or not and shit like that. It's just going to be like, we're just going to go there. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get scared. We're going to hopefully find some ghosts. If we do, amazing. If we don't, we'll just make a good video anyway. I mean, the Darren Woods video taught us that anyway, regardless of my new
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly think this is for the best all round for me, for the investigations, for the pods, for everything. So
Yeah. I
yeah,
think specifically when we're talking about editing as well, I think it's going to be really liberating for you editing a video without having to necessarily worry about
yeah,
what should be here, what should be there. So that needs to be perfect because you think about what the audience is going to be caught by all the time. Whereas
yeah,
now, I feel like you're just going to put, well, I'm going to put that bit in because that's actually just a part that I really like. Might not
yeah.
be as like grab your attention as you would want before.
I don't know. Exactly. I don't have to play the game anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't have to play the game anymore. It's just going to be so well. It is just so good. Um, Yeah, no, it's definitely for the best without a doubt. And also, fucking hell, if I put a video out and it was doing shit, I would be fucked. Like I'd be so down and like annoyed and all this sort of stuff. Whereas now it just who gives a fuck? All I care about, I don't even care about growing anymore. All I care about is the people like yourselves in the chat right now, the people that tune into all the investigations and stuff, the people that are already watching every single one we put out. All I give a shit about is that they see it, is that you see it. That's all I care about now. You know, I don't, it doesn't matter. Like everything else doesn't matter. It's really, really cool. So if an investigation goes out to 1,000 people, but those 1,000 people absolutely fucking love it, happy days.
Fair
Because
play.
also we love doing them. So you know what I mean? It's like it's something that we really enjoy doing, which is fantastic. So we have these experiences. and then we share them, and we document them. I was watching one of the fucking investigate. Sorry, I keep swearing. I was watching one of the investigations from like 2 years ago. I think me, Bailey, and Maya went to a thing, and it was just cool to watch it.
Mm.
You know, like in like a couple of in 5 years' time, it'll be cool to just watch the Darren Woods video.
Yeah,
So,
like
oh yeah,
time
we did
capsule.
that. How fucking cool's that? You know, so it's just there's just so many levels where this is just really cool now. So
That's it.
yeah,
That's it. All free, yeah. It'll be free. And like I
yeah,
said, I do think it'll be better for the content. But let's have a
yeah.
look at this game's tier list. My God. My God. It feels like we've literally done fuck all on this. All these are the ones ago. That's a lot.
So I missed. I wasn't here, was I? Because I was on the stag. I think
We
was I?
didn't do it.
No,
We
I
didn't.
fucked up, didn't I?
Yeah, we didn't do it
I
in the end.
fucked up, and I went and I was actually buying this shirt. I went, yeah. Did you not do it that week?
No, I just completely threw this out of the window. Did a on
Oh,
the
this is
fly
what you were gonna
episode.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I think the last one we got up to was Persona 5. Never played it, so I don't know.
I've never even heard of it.
I
I haven't
think
even
it's
heard of Persona 1.
I think it's a Japanese RPG game.
Okay.
So not my personal genre. I'm sure there are people out there who like
No,
the
yeah.
JRPGs, but that's going in. I haven't tried. Pokemon Sword.
I haven't played it. I'll play Pokemon Shield, so I'm gonna we'll say that we have because
Right.
they're the same. You just get a different Pokemon at the end.
Savage.
I really enjoyed it. It was the first game. I actually bought my Switch Lite for this.
Oh wow.
Also, I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this today, actually. Weirdly, I swear to God, I was thinking about this today because I saw an advert for the Switch Lite. And I don't know how much they're retailing for now, but when I bought my Switch Lite, I bought it in 2019 on Black Friday in Asda for 169 quid. And I swear I have never seen a price for the Switch Lite even close to that since. And it basically had just come out, the Switch Lite. I bought it from
So,
Asda, Black Friday,
how
a
much?
yellow one, 169.99.
Of a gamer selling it for 149.99.
Oof. Okay, so it's come down. It's finally come
But
down.
it is
That's
like
fine.
3 or
It's
4
4
years
years
later.
later.
Yeah.
But like, honestly, for a few years, it was like you can't get one for under like 210 quid. I was like, how the fuck did I find that deal? But anyway, Pokemon Shield, I thought was really good. Um, it's not obviously I love the Pokemon games. Actually, that's weird. Speaking of loving the Pokemon games, where is I ordered a t-shirt
Oh, that's it.
on Etsy, and it's actually on its way to me. I want to show you the t-shirt without doxing my my location. So look, I bought this t-shirt. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's the Pokemon Blue on a t-shirt. How fucking cool is
Nice.
that?
All possible trademarks disregarded. Love it.
Yeah. Oh, mate, 100%. Like that's not official Pokemon at all.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but yeah, full on Pokemon Blue, the best Pokemon there ever was. But well, no, actually, probably Gold, Silver, Crystal just pipped it. But
Just the 3.
Pokemon Shield was a good time. I
Good
wouldn't
sign.
say it's great because I didn't really like the whole Giganta Dynamax Pokemon thing. I thought that was a bit shit, but it was a open world sort of.
Okay.
You could the Pokemon are just out, so it's not like you go there and then you battle your Pokemon. You do battle Pokemon, but they're like out in the world rather than walking through mysterious grass.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Pokemon Sword is good.
We'll stick it in good on that advice. I've honestly not played any Pokemon games since,
Man.
I'd say probably Crystal.
Yeah, mate, Crystal's so fucking good. I actually bought a soldering iron. It only cost like 15 quid because all of the original Pokemon games, the battery which held the saves,
Oh, right.
all like basically expire within 20 years.
Oof.
So you can't save the games. So I think it cost me about 30 quid all in all for the batteries and a soldering iron. Just opened them up, got rid of the old batteries, put the new batteries in. So they're like brand new now. It's
Fucking
fucking
man's an
sick.
engineer. Let's
I,
go.
I Yeah, I do play them quite a lot, to be honest. Like Soul Silver, replayed that game every year consistently from start to finish at some point in a year for about 4 or 5 years in a row. And
Wow.
I'm talking like fucking like 2018, 2019, 2020, 2020. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just really love those games. Also started replaying Pokemon Yellow. It's the one where you start with Pikachu and then you can get the 3 starters. But yeah, I just love those games. Absolutely love those games.
Yeah.
I remember getting a Game Boy Color, which I have in there, and my Pokemon Blue, which I have in there, um, for Christmas when I must have been like fucking I must have been 5 actually, because it would have been 1999, I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's mad.
And it survived all this time.
Yeah, it
Crazy.
has. Yeah.
What is the next one? Is that Pong?
That's Pong, innit? I mean, that's the OG of
Yeah.
OGs. It's so fucking simple. It's difficult. It's just like it's a difficult conversation because you got. I mean, arguably without that, nothing would have come after it. Isn't that like
Yeah.
the first ever video game? Or
I'm
am I wrong?
I'm pretty sure if it's not the first, it's got to be like one of the first. Just having a look and see if Pong is the first one. Okay, it's the first video game to capture wide-scale public attention. So it's the first video game that
Okay, but that's
gained a
important.
following.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's important.
it's considered an OG, really. Because not being funny, you could make any sort of thing and call it a game, and then everyone just plays and go, "This is shit. Oh, this is not really a
Yeah,
game." But yeah, Pong was apparently the first one that captured widespread public attention.
that's really fucking cool. Is it a masterpiece? I mean, it's not though. It's weird because it's obviously fucking not, but it kind of is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you ask us, like I don't know, like 30 years ago, 40 years ago, maybe even 50 now. I think it came out in the 70s, didn't it? Pong. Um,
Jesus, did it?
so if you ask us like 50 years ago, that is the pinnacle. That is like the
Yeah.
most amazing game to come out. But now, you're looking on the board and you got Halo Reach, Red Dead 2. You're just like, is it as
But
good as
then,
those?
see, because even like Pac-Man and Tetris are more complex, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, Tetris and Pac-Man, I would say are more complex.
I feel like we needed to. Yeah, see, Stoned Alien says Pong and old games like that are the masterpieces of their time. I mean,
Yeah.
it definitely was. I
And
guess we should have maybe put in some like rules.
yeah.
Like, what is this? What is this about? Is this about what it's done for gaming?
Tell you what, let's start again. Right.
Yeah,
Just delete
wipe it all.
everything, we'll start again.
Wipe it all.
That's it.
I think we put it in masterpiece. I
Yeah.
do. I think yeah.
I'm
I
not going
think
to begrudge that.
masterpiece.
I get the sentiment.
Ghost of 1,000 says Pong goes in the bin.
Oh, that's it.
Why do they put Portal 2 and Portal next to
I
each
don't
other?
know.
What are you
So
doing?
I'm doing them as a package because I've played one but not the other. There'll be some Portal
What one have
fans.
you played?
Number one.
See, I've only played Portal 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
I
Well,
played it co-op with Dan when he got his PC. He was like, "What games can we play as co-op?" I was like, "Oh, we can play Portal 2."
Jesus. When did you play? When did you play that? Must have been
Like,
fairly recently.
nah, like I want to say like I could literally look on Steam actually. In fact, I'll do that. I'll look at Steam when I last played it.
Sick.
But we completed it. It was quite cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, the physics of it is fucking insane, isn't it? I don't
Yeah.
understand how the fuck that game, from a coding perspective, works.
Yeah. It's a very. I'd say it's like Inception. The idea of the Inception in a game. I'm like, what
Yeah,
the fuck is going on?
yeah,
It is. It's quite. This is probably one of the better puzzle-ish games I've played.
yeah. I think Portal 2 was great.
I liked
So it's
Portal.
up to you. What did you think of Portal 1?
I'd probably put it as like good because
Okay.
I'm not a massive fan of puzzle games, but that one
I
did.
I can I can fuck with puzzle games, definitely.
It's not my sort of vibe. But as puzzle games go, and as like trying to solve problems in a game, I did enjoy my time with Portal.
Yeah.
So I'd have to
I
put it
t-
in good or great.
the time is in. I last played this game, which would have been when I completed it, and the play time is 9.7 hours.
Jesus.
October the 12th, 2022.
Okay, so just about a year ago, slightly over a year.
Yeah.
I didn't realise
Yeah.
Dan had his PC that long. Fucking hell.
Yeah, mate. Like, here's another one we played. We played Halo Wars.
That's the strategy one,
Last
isn't it?
played April 19th, 2022.
Jesus Christ.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it. Bex puts in the chat, Pong walked so Pokemon could run. That's so true.
Absolutely
So true.
true.
Right, I'll put Portal in good. I
Yeah.
feel like then you can have your say on Portal 2.
Okay. I'll put Portal 2 in great. 'Cause I
That's
did have a
it.
great time.
You had a great time.
Did have a great time.
Right. I've never played this. I've heard of it though. Jackbox Party Pack. That's like I think it's like a series of mini games.
Party games, yeah.
Yeah, party games.
It's quite cool, like, because you can like put a code out, so like if you're streaming, the people in the stream can play as well.
Yeah, I think I think you've played it, have you not? On one of your
And
streams?
we played it on APMA. I don't know if it couldn't have been just me and Dan.
I can't remember. Maybe I have played
It
it.
was one of the early APMA gaming Wednesdays or whenever we
Right.
did that. Fucking hell, I'm just getting not depressed, but I'm just looking at some of my games, and then it's like Resident Evil 3. I was like, yeah, I played that this year, didn't I? No, July the 5th, 2022. Okay. Okay.
Well, there's a couple of
Fuck
Resident Evils
off.
coming up.
Resident Evil 8, May the 16th, 2021. Resident Evil 8?
What? I thought that came out last year.
Same.
Hang on.
I'm tripping here. Fucking played that 2.5 years ago.
Oh, it did come out in 2021.
I know I played it pretty much bang on when it came out, but what
Yeah.
the actual fuck?
Jesus.
I'm scared.
That's time, mate. Fucking does you in.
No.
What?
This is incorrect. Stray. I bought this for Maya to play.
Oh, what, the cat game?
Stray came out this year and she played it this summer.
Nah, it came out last year.
She played it the 24th of July, 2022. What the actual fuck is going on? I need to stop. This year has been, that's how in deep I was with the YouTube and Facebook shit, mate. This year has just been like,
That's it. It's a blur. No one knows.
what the actual, that one especially has completely done me.
Did you get it on PC or PlayStation?
On PC, yeah.
I think it come out later on PC. So I think on PlayStation it might have even come out a year earlier, maybe?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it came out in 2021. And then the PC version come out a year later.
That's maybe, I feel ill.
That's it. It's disgusting. It really is.
I feel physically sick. Well, there we go.
But yeah, Jackbox Party Pack 6.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What are we saying about that one?
It's all right.
It's
not bad. Discord have basically copied it.
Oh, right, okay.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Lobbing it an okay. Jackbox, not in the mud just yet. Resident Evil 2. Is this the remake?
Yeah, great. It's great.
I've not played the remake, but I've seen people play it.
The remakes are fucking so cool, man.
They haven't really. What ones have they remade so far?
Two. Well, they've remastered the
Remastered
first
it, yeah.
one, but they've remade 2, 3, and 4.
Right. I don't know if they've necessarily had a miss yet.
I mean, people kind of shit on Resident Evil 3 remake a bit because it was a bit short, but
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So I don't really see that at all. But yeah, I think a lot of people would say Resident Evil 3 was a miss, but I categorically disagree.
There you go.
But yeah, Resident Evil 2, I would put in great.
It's going in
Maybe
great.
even amazing, but I'll put it in great.
It's going in great for now. And then this is Resident Evil 4, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the remake or the original, but if we just like the thing is, there's so many different versions of that game.
Yeah.
Like I have that game. Well, Maya has that game on Xbox. I still need to play it, the remake.
Right.
Obviously, the original was on like Wii and GameCube and shit. I think it might have just been Wii. I can't remember. But I have it on Oculus,
Yeah.
which is of course you came around and
Yeah.
played it, which is fucking sick. The VR version of that game is so
Yeah.
cool. The only thing that lets it down slightly is the cutscenes. Because when it goes to a cutscene, you just all of a sudden have a screen in front of you and you're
Yeah.
watching the cutscene.
Mm.
Whereas when you're playing the game, you're literally in it first person. Like if you want a shotgun, you got to go over your shoulder, just all that sort of shit. You got to like put the cartridge in the gun and shit. It's
Yeah.
just so cool.
It's the only game I've played in VR where I'm like, okay, this is why I would want to get a VR headset of some
Yeah.
description.
Yeah.
So yeah, I personally think that's the best way to play the game.
Yeah.
Especially as like a survival horror game, just because
Yeah.
you just feel more immersed in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, even the game without VR when it first come
Yeah.
out was a fucking slam dunk. It was an instant classic. Res 4. So what are we saying?
Yeah. Resident Evil 4, I would say is great, possibly amazing, depending on what you
I
how
think
you
it
consume
might
it, I guess.
just go into amazing. Personally, I think it's going to go in there.
Yeah.
I'll make the executive decision. Put it in amazing. Sekiro. Is that how you say that?
Yeah,
Shadows
isn't
Die
that
Twice. I've not
isn't
seen
that
it.
like I think that come out this year, didn't it?
It looks, I know probably people have probably already said this, but it reminds me of the what was the PlayStation one called? Shadows
What?
of what was it? Shadows of something. You played it, I'm pretty sure. It's like
On PlayStation 1?
no, PlayStation 4.
Oh, well, Ghost of Tsushima?
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, it reminds me of that. I don't know why. Just maybe it might even be like the
I
text
don't
or
know. I
something. I don't
think
know.
Sekiro, when I looked at that, I thought more, what's it called? Dark Souls type.
Oh, okay. I've never even really seen much about it, to be honest. Shadows Die Twice.
Nice. I've never played it.
There you go. Well, we'll put that in the never played.
That's it.
What's it? Super
Super
Metroid.
Metroid.
Never played this.
Nah, me neither.
That's it. Instantly, it's fun. Super Nintendo fans. Frothing.
I mean, these are all a blur.
Super
I could have
2.
played it.
I don't know
Super
if
Mario
I did.
Bros. 2. I think I did actually. Yeah, I think I did. If this was on Game Boy Color, I think I did.
Do you remember your time with it?
Yeah,
Enjoyable?
oh, definitely. Yeah, yeah. It was like the only other game that I played on my Game Boy other than Pokemon games. Because, like, in my head, I don't know why, but with the Game Boy and shit, I just don't understand why you play anything but Pokemon games.
I
But
must
there's literally
admit,
like hundreds of games.
don't think I ever played any other game with my Game Boy other than a Pokemon game.
Yeah, innit? My throat's fucked, by the way, guys. Sorry. Yeah, I'll put this in good.
It's going in good.
Good. Super Mario Galaxy 2. I didn't realize there was a second one, but the first one is fucking amazing.
The problem for me with any Mario game doesn't really matter because I know the Galaxy games are completely different to the Bros games. They just all merge into like this
Yeah,
one category. I'm like, they're all the same, are they not? But they're obviously
yeah.
not. But I've never played that one.
No, I've never played number 2.
Again, haven't tried.
Terraria is an interesting one.
Ah, I've had many a good nights on Terraria. Mostly just fucking about, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. But I've never been able to stick with it long enough to like progress too far.
No,
And I don't know what that says about the game.
I think the most. I don't even know how many bosses we went through on Terraria. Basically, if you don't know what Terraria is, it's essentially Minecraft,
Yeah,
really, just
2D Minecraft, innit?
2D with boss battles, which sounds pretty cool. But
Yeah,
I just used to enjoy playing with, your cousin Jack. Ryan would come on, who, you know what I mean. He would take very little time to wind up, so
yeah.
he used to get the most shit. But yeah, that was a long time ago. But yeah, Terraria, I do have fond memories of it. Maybe it's just the nostalgia of playing with mates. But I did enjoy my time with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like you say, never really got that far in the game.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So it's like, is it great then? 'Cause I can't put in my head, I can't push it much further than good.
Mm,
Because
I'd put it in good.
it's good. It's a good time. It's good. I just don't think it's great. I think Minecraft is better than Terraria.
Fair. Yeah, Minecraft's more, I guess, centered around creation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could create lots of cool shit in Terraria, but
Mm.
you know,
But yeah, well, put it in good because
yeah,
I do remember having a good time with it. But like you say, I didn't get very far, so I don't know what that says.
yeah.
These
I
next
just
two,
they're back to back masterpieces.
yeah.
I mean, Skyrim is just fucking amazing, completely, completely
The
amazing.
fact
I
that
put so many hours in on PS3.
yeah,
I put so many fucking hours into Skyrim. I had I have it here. Where is it? I might put it back up in the loft. I have the guide, and
yes,
I made a Khajiit assassin
sick
because I followed the
dual
guide
blades.
to the letter on how to play assassin, like what the best quests and shit to take were and all that sort of stuff. And I just had the best time.
You
I
know,
got to the
with
point, when you get to the I can't remember what the skill upgrade is, but when you get to 100 and you crouch and you're just invisible,
yeah, that's I want to say
it's a stealth.
stealth. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
When you get to 100 stealth, you just crouch and you're invisible.
yeah, yeah. There was an armor as well that if you wore it, you got a stealth bonus, and
Yeah.
it would obviously impact when you were crouching. So that was cool. But
It's just a fucking amazing game.
with the guides, it always astounded me because I always assumed they came out the same day as the game. And I was like, but that can't be because how the fuck would they know what makes a good assassin character if they haven't fucking
Yeah,
played the
innit?
game? But I think they probably come out like a week or so after the game or a couple of days.
Well, I mean, it was the official guide.
Oh,
So I don't
okay,
know if they like write it as they go along.
maybe, and they'd be the ones that know. Let's be honest.
But but yeah, it's just fucking just immense. But also just so much shit in that game you can do. And then
Yeah,
you just like stumble across random shit and it just takes you down just a storyline that's just amazing. Like one of the things that I had to do, I can't remember if it was to get into the Thieves Guild or I can't remember, but there's like a jester that is just sometimes stood on this road with a carriage that is turned over or something like that. And you can only find him sometimes on certain like days or whatever. And that just opened up this whole fucking quest line
yeah.
to enter. I think it's the Thieves Guild. I can't remember, or it might have been like the Vampire Pit. I can't fucking think. But anyway, it was one of these things, and it was just fucking amazing. Like the worst thing, and this isn't this. When I say worst, I mean least good, in my opinion. The least good thing about that game is the main story because the side quests are just so fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just fucking so cool.
I think the strength that that game has in terms of people who play it. I mean, if I think there were still more people playing Skyrim than Starfield like a week ago, which is insane. Like that
Really
game come out this year, like 2 months ago, and there's
mad.
still more people playing Skyrim. It's
That's fucking
insane.
insane.
I've bought the
And
game fucking like 4 times. Like,
yeah, I bought it twice. I bought it on PS3 and I bought it Game of the Year edition on PC.
mm,
Ashton said it's Cicero and the Dark Brotherhood you're on about, Jordan. Yes,
makes sense.
Cicero.
Dark
They're
Brotherhood quest line is absolutely amazing.
yeah, yeah. It fucking is. It really is. Um, but yeah, it's just fucking so good, man. And there was real stakes, like when you're early in the game and you stumble across a fucking dragon or a giant, you just like, or a troll or whatever, you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah,
you know.
I
It's
remember
just so cool.
my first playthrough was an archer, and I made some very questionable decisions early on about
Yeah,
my upgrade path, considering I wanted to be
yeah,
an archer. And I remember when you go up to see the great bits, to the high castle, or whatever it's called, and you come across that troll like 3/4 of the way up, the frost
yeah,
troll. I had
yeah,
to put like fucking 50 arrows in him to get him half health, and I was like, this is just, I'm not doing very well at this game. But
yeah,
I ploughed through, and I did eventually get all my stuff in order in terms of my upgrades. But yeah,
yeah,
it's just a game that I feel like it's going to be one of those timeless ones.
yeah,
Like I
definitely.
constantly go back to it. I've got it now on my Xbox. I've still got an Xbox 360 version. So it's always going to be there. Just everything about that game is just quality, in my opinion.
Yeah,
So I don't think it's going to go any other way than Masterpiece, is it? Let's be honest.
no, yeah, absolutely.
It's going there, right next to Pong.
Right next to Pong.
That's it. Next one, I guess. I don't think there's going to be much argument about this one. Get out of the
Yeah,
way.
Last
It's
of Us. I
Masterpiece.
think it's the best. It's the best single player campaign I've ever played.
Yeah. Normally, again, those games just really don't catch me, but that one did. I think the acting's really good, the voice acting, the cast they actually chose to play the characters. I liked the fact that in the TV show, although they didn't play the same roles, they still included some of the main cast um,
Yeah,
in the actual TV version. Who was it? What was her name? Was it Marlene? Like the leader of the Fireflies. I
yeah.
think she was the same person who played the voice acting.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah, I'm
cool.
sure she was the same. But yeah, other than that, I think they just swapped the roles over. But yeah, the game was amazing, and the TV show I felt did justice to the material that was there in the first place.
Yeah,
But the game itself, like the story, is just honestly as much harrowing as it is like adrenaline filled.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It's just fantastic, fantastic story. I remember when I was playing it, I limited myself to because it was the last. I'm pretty sure it was the last release to come out on PS3. Um, I limited myself to a chapter a day because I didn't want to rush it.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, just fucking amazing, absolutely amazing. It's a masterpiece.
yeah.
It's a
It's not. I
masterpiece.
don't think there's a single criticism that you can have of the game that would make it not a masterpiece.
Yeah,
So it's going up there.
but the less we talk about the second installment, the better.
Well, yeah. I mean, story wise, absolute. Just talk about destroying everything you built in the first game.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's this one? The Legend of Zelda. I don't know what that one is.
Right, this one that's the one on Switch,
Oh, that's a
and
Switch one.
I've never got past the tutorial, but people literally say that game is a fucking masterpiece, and I feel like I just need to give it another go.
Right.
I own it, but although I think, you know what I'm gonna say here. think Dan
Oh
fucking
dear.
borrowed that one as well.
All right, he subletted that out.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Dan borrowed off of me that Zelda, Pokemon Arceus. Yeah, that Zelda and Pokemon Arceus.
There you go.
Never seen him again, mate.
That's it. They're gone.
Never seen him again.
CEX specials.
That's it. But yeah, no, apparently it's like fucking amazing. It just didn't grip me, man. It just didn't.
What should we put it in? Haven't tried because you haven't really tried it, or should we put it in?
I have though.
A category. Oh, that's it. It's going in one. Okay, it's not going to be a good one then.
I don't know what to do with it, man. It's. I'm gonna. Do you know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
That's it.
I'm gonna say the fact that that game didn't grab me. I'm gonna say that is a bad game.
There you go.
Fuck
The man is
you.
free, and so is his opinions. Oh, we've got a fucking triple header Zelda here. Fuck me.
Oh Jesus!
I've not played either of these ones.
I don't know what the fuck that next one is, but is that
Ocarina of Time?
that third one? Is that Ocarina of Time?
Yeah. The third one is.
Ocarina of Time is fucking well up there, mate. I still have my copy.
Right, I'll put that one in not played, but
Yeah,
Ocarina
that one
of Time.
don't have a fucking clue. I couldn't even tell what the title is, but Ocarina of Time is amazing.
What are we saying then?
Ocarina of Time is nearly a masterpiece, I think.
Okay.
It might be. It might be. No, we'll put it in amazing. Ocarina of Time is amazing.
Amazing. What a polar opposite, you know?
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
That's it.
That's it. Nintendo Switch in the mud. Uncharted 2. Never played it.
Never played it.
That's the easy one, isn't it? Is this the Telltale?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Walking
Never
Dead.
played it, but I've heard they're amazing.
I've heard they're good. Again, not normally a game genre I'd play, but
or like, yeah, what sort of game genre would you say that is?
it's kind of like I mean, your decisions matter in the game, so I don't know the exact genre it is, but it's not like you're not freely playing as a character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're more like making decisions in cutscenes and that sort of stuff. So I guess it's like a story, kind of interactive story thing, I guess.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
This next one.
Jesus. That is
right.
Okay.
This next one, I know a lot of people love this game.
This game's good.
Right. I've got nothing against it at all, but 3 times I've started this game, and 3 times I've got up to the Griffin.
Wow.
And 3 times I've stopped playing this game.
Right, okay. Don't get me wrong, if this game is like, I've come from playing pretty much Skyrim and Fallout 4 to then play this. And I was like, this is a totally different role-playing game. You like literally you get thrown in and it's like, go do your shit, bro. And it did take a lot of adjustment, but I think once you get into it, once you get used to it, I was like spending ages, hang on, I've got a fucking silver sword and a normal sword, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So once you get those down, you make sure you pull the right sword out for the right enemy. It's fucking cool. Like, the combat is sick. Like, it's so cool. And I do like the powers that you get in it as well. It's just such a massive game as well. And it's very much the same as Skyrim in the sense that you just fuck the main story off. You just get lost in side quests for fucking ages.
Yeah.
Plus, if you want to do the monster hunting as well, like that's just a completely separate part of the game that you can just go and hunt shit if you want. The variety of enemies as well is really cool. But yeah, I love that game, and I do think very highly of it. It's not. I don't know if it's masterpiece, but I'd put it in amazing personally.
Go for it, because I'm sure it is, and I'm sure if I gave it like a solid go, I've got it on Steam. I think I was literally here. What is it called? Witcher.
Yeah, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Yeah, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Haven't played it since June the 7th, 2017. Total playtime, 2.3 hours.
2.5 hours. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. That is crazy. That's going
Yeah.
amazing.
Cool.
Right, Yakuza. Never played a Yakuza game, so I ain't got a clue. These next two are Yakuza games, so
Yeah, I haven't played either of them.
that's going in there, your vein. Apex
Apex
Legends.
Legends. I'd say it's a weak battle royale, man.
Ooh, I
It's a
totally
weak.
agree. I just cannot
It's a
fucking get on with that at all.
Nah, it's a weak battle royale.
I'm gonna put that in. What are you saying? Okay, bad.
There's a bad royale. It's a bad battle royale.
Yeah, 7.
It is. Get fucked.
Celeste.
Celeste.
Never
No
played it.
idea. Whatever the fuck that is. No idea.
What is that? Is that Chrono Trigger?
Chrono.
Yeah, Chrono
Origin?
Trigger. I think it's called
Oh,
Chrono
right.
Trigger.
What's that?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it or played it. So that is
Oh,
definitely
right.
going in there.
Dishonored 2 I
Two.
haven't played.
I haven't played Dishonored 2, but I have played Dishonored.
Dishonored 1 was
Yeah.
fucking sweet.
Yeah. Dishonored was cool. So we'll
Yeah,
put Dishonored
haven't
2
played 2.
in that one.
Dishonored 1.
What are we saying?
It's a great game, I think. What was your name in that? What's your fucking name? Corvo, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Corvo.
If that's right, I've pulled that out of my ass. Is it Corvo?
Yeah, Corvo Atano.
Wow, I'm impressed with myself. But yeah, I think it's a great game.
Yeah, I just liked how you could approach, and a lot of games did this at the time. But I feel like this game did it the best out of the ones that I played. You really go into a situation, say you got to kill someone, right? Think of the most fucking weird way you could kill that person, and chances are you can do it.
Yeah.
In that game.
Isn't the last mission easier or harder depending on if you've stealth killed or not?
Yeah, I think
I'm sure if you stealth through, it's easier.
Yeah, if you stealthed your way through and didn't kill that many people, or if you managed to not kill, basically anyone that you didn't have to, the last mission is a lot easier, because if you killed a load of people, it would then spawn a load more guards
so
on
cool.
the end.
That's so cool. Got this little bit of hair. I don't know what the fuck it's doing.
That's it. Just dangling.
Yeah. But yeah, Dishonored was great, I think. Firewatch is going to be controversial because Firewatch fucked me off.
I've not played it. I've seen stuff about it.
You have, mate. Do you not remember?
I can't remember. The only one I remember you having a really bad time with was Soma. That's the one.
No, mate. Firewatch. Me and you did. This was early days. Me and you did. I think it was a 24-hour live stream.
Oh yes, yeah.
We fucking played this game in its entirety, 4 hours to complete the game. It was a really cool game, great game. Then, because we streamed the whole thing for charity, and all of the ad revenue from that video, from the live stream, I wanted to also contribute to charity.
Yeah.
Firewatch had an end credits song in it that was copyright. Nice. And so the charity stream got copyright struck, and I was just fucking livid. Especially as I remember at the time, that company, an indie developer, put out a mission statement thing to get YouTubers to do Let's Plays as a marketing campaign. So it's like you're literally putting a game out there for people to play, record themselves, and you put copyright music in the credits, you dickheads. So for that reason, Firewatch is horrible.
That's okay. That's fair enough. They
literally took money from charity.
That's it. They took money from charity.
Indirectly.
That's horrible. That's disgusting.
Get fucked.
You can't do that. You just can't.
The also, you never saw the person you were talking to on the end of the phone. So fuck them. For Honor, never played it.
Never played it. Seen it, but never played it. Inside, never played it.
I played that. It was really cool.
It looks like
It's the same makers as
I was
Limbo.
gonna say it looks like Limbo a lot just from the.
Yeah. Oh, Limbo's coming up. Limbo's really cool. Inside was cool. Limbo is sick.
What would you say inside?
Inside is great.
It's going in great. Quick fire. Let's go.
But Limbo's gonna fucking. I do have to go in a couple of minutes, mate.
That's cool. We'll end it dead on 5 if that's all right with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So if we do, I've never played the next one.
Isaac never played it.
I don't know if this is the first one or the second.
Fallen Order. Yeah, because the second one's Jedi Survivor,
right.
isn't it?
Yeah, I've played a little bit of that.
I've played a little bit of that. And then when Jedi Survivor came out, because I got this on PS4, I think. When Jedi Survivor came out, I was like, fuck it, I'll go back. I never did complete Jedi Fallen Order. I do love Star Wars. And I did this whole level. And I beat a boss, which took me like fucking 8 tries to beat this fucking ATST boss. And then I was running back to my ship to fly off of the planet. And a random spider came out of the wall and killed me. And it took me back to before I killed the boss. So I turned it off and I haven't touched it since.
There you go.
Absolute fucking stupid respawn places.
It's got the same sort of system as like Souls, isn't it? A Dark Souls game. You've got to save. You've got particular points you can save.
Yeah, the meditation bit.
So that kind of puts a bit of strategy into where, but like you say, there's some of the places they put the points where you could save.
Yeah,
is fucking.
Well, not being
stupid.
funny. If you beat a boss at the end of a level, just do a cutscene to take me off the fucking planet. Don't make me run through the fucking map that I've just gone through, and because I skipped the spider, have it come out and fucking kill me.
Yeah, because you can also, from my memory, if it serves me correct, you can, if you need to gain life back, you can meditate, but then all the enemies that you've just gone through respawn.
Back. Yeah.
And I would be on like the most minuscule amount of health, and I'd be like, I'm not fucking fighting through those fucking twats again. I'm not doing it. So I'll try and just scrape through on that last bit of health I got. Jesus Christ, man. Some fucking memories on that. But yeah, I totally understand where you come from on that one.
I think the story's cool. I kind of looked into the story outside of playing the game because I couldn't be fucked. But the story's cool. I like Cal Kestis as a Jedi. I'd like to see him in live action. But yeah,
what we're saying
the
is
game is okay.
Okay.
Because I just think, what the fuck are those like? You know what I mean? There's some systems, and I'm pretty sure from what I've heard, they actually like corrected a lot of those systems in the next one, which shows they were just shit systems.
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, it's going to upset some people.
I'm sure. I'm pretty sure Brad, who we got a group chat with, he likes that game quite a lot, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know about the last boss in that game?
What, in that one or the new one?
Yeah, that one.
No.
It's so cool. Do you want me to spoil it? It's been out for fucking years.
Yeah, I'm not going to finish it.
Basically, Darth Vader rocks up and he's too powerful, so you just have to run away from him. Which I think is cool. Because it's like, yeah, he is.
That plays so well into what is established around Darth Vader. Imagine just rocking up and just be like, right, this is the first game. Who the fuck's this character? Never heard of this Jedi before. Fuck. The worst fucking possible enemy you could come across. Yeah, I fucked him over in like 2 minutes, mate. Done.
Yeah, isn't it? And also, you killed him before he dies in the movies. How the fuck did you manage that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's just fucking. But yeah, he's just fucking sick. Journey, not a clue. Never heard of it. I have heard of that.
I've heard of it, but I never played it.
Yeah, it's like a bit of an indie, like fucking deep one, I think.
Yeah, I think if we end it there, Left 4 Dead 2 is a great one to pick up on.
Yeah.
There's a couple more there, Limbo and Outlast in particular.
Yeah, really good. Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
Beat Saber's cool as well. But yeah, I do. I hate it. I have like a little family thing / meeting thing.
No worries.
I do need to bounce.
No problem. Well, everyone,
But
thank you for watching and listening from wherever you are. Hope you're having a good day, whatever you're doing. And we'll see you in the next one. Up the APMA. Bye-bye for now. See ya.
See ya.